Hi, I'm Eric Ford for Made Here. Herb Gioia and David Hancock's Vermont People series documented life in rural Vermont in the 1970s, exploring aspects of working-class America. Chester Grimes from 1971 tells the story of a 70-year-old logger who still worked full-time in northern Vermont with his team of horses. We first premiered this film back in 2017 and are delighted to bring it back to you again. You can watch 3 films from the Vermont People series and other great Made Here films, streaming on our website and through the PBS app. Enjoy the film, and thanks for watching.
Oh, you could log with horses today just well you could ever to anyone, but there were just many logs in the trees together. If you had somebody help it, but you got no help to do it. If nobody knows enough to. They run so many motor vehicles that they'd take a team like this team and they'd kill them right here. In just about 3 weeks, there wouldn't be a month of hide left on them. They'd throw them in a barn in, throw them a grain at night, and they'd never see them again till morning. And if it rained a week or 2, they'd come up once a day and feed them. The horse can't stand that kind of stuff. That's all they got to be took care of. That's why they don't like horses. They want a skidder or a tractor they can jump off from and leave it. And if it rained the next day, they ain't got to go near it. They don't care what it cost them, nor how much it cost, and on, because they paid down to $300 on it, or $500. Rest of it's finance, and if they lose it there, they'll go to somebody else and get another one. That's the way I figure they figure it. If they can get a living, that's all they care about. And that's all you're going to get anyway, and that's what they figure. That's what I figure about the way they're going. Whoa! Okay. But there ain't much more I can do. If I go somewhere and try to hire out, how old are you? Tell them, oh well, I'm sorry, I can't get in there. I've got to lay them off. And ain't that what they do? Back, Chap. Back, 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 back. Back, Chap. Back, back. Back, Chap. Back. 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 Back, Chap. Back. Back. Whoa. Easy. Whoop, whoop, easy. Easy. Whoop, back. Whoop, easy. Back. Easy. Whoop, back. Whoop. Back, back, back. Back, back, back. Because you don't know what you're going to do with the top logs are. That's it. They want you to leave it in the woods and let it rot. And I can't see. You boys are right here. You can look yourself. If you cut off a limb off mine and take it above that crotch, if it sound that big bunch in it, if that's sound there, and sound up that next limb, there's a 12-foot log or 10, and there's one knot on it. I don't see why you can't saw some pieces out of that side of that. It ain't no knots in. If you saw it right, I can't see what it is. Then you've got short pieces under your limb and the other side of it just smooth as a butt log is. 8 feet, 6 or 8 feet long, I don't see why it ain't worth saving. It's all cut up for furniture anyway. I don't see why it ain't worth saving, but the millmen don't want it, that's all. They won't take it, that's all. If they do, they won't give you none for it. Nothing. Don't pay to cut it and get out and truck it. You can't do it. Got to get enough to live, but that's why I don't do none. I know they don't want to buy my logs and things, because I make them take it all. They don't want to. The spruce is a little different on. You can throw it out some spruce log and then get rid of the top. But this stuff, hardwood like this, you go to cut and pop up a cat, you can't get enough out of it. They don't want it, and there you be. They don't pay enough so you can cut it. That's all there is to it. That's what I'm driving at. Back up! Back! I'm going out with that load.
Where's the other one?
Right in the truck. You think I would have them to roll that across down the inside one?
Yeah, in the front? You mean in the front?
Huh?
Roll the one in the front? Inside?
In the inside. Don't you think you
Yeah.
have them?
That's all right, we will. All right, kid, get in there. Yep. Ooh. Get everything we can there. Better get some more out. Just about that much more. Yep. Yep. Oh, put the other side. Get over there. Get over. Back up. Back up. Back up. Get over there. Whoa. Come on. Whoa. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're heavy. And this one right there is always do that front, you know.
Yeah, I know it does. That's right. I'll agree with you. Yeah. How much do you?
I take the best horse you get in the barn and take him up in the woods. We'll hitch whipper to the whipper to it. I says the one win takes.
I'll hunt you up. I want him out raising cock some.
Well, she did throw out a nice one last spring.
Francis Brady's got a call out of her right now, a nice roll.
Who?
Francis Brady.
I do. I want him out raising cock some.
You want to see her? I will right in that truck with me right now because there's a guy from Lancaster coming up this afternoon. But you talk about a nice mare. But I'm getting an old man. I'm 70 years old.
Well, Jesus, you're riding prime life. I'm 71.
Well, you go up and take hold of that mare in the woods. You see she's a young mare. And
well, that's what I like them that way.
Yeah, well, you come up. I'll throw
I've had them. It was alive.
I got plenty of the yard up there. Come on up downtown and take her out.
You wouldn't hire a good man yard for you, would you?
Yeah, you're goddamn right for the time you last.
Well, don't take long. Don't take long. I'll tell you. You give me a day, she'll be
all
going.
Hard, boy. You never.
You give me a day, and the next day she'll go without driving.
Oh.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, you don't know what that's for. You fools from Maine don't know enough to hitch up a horse.
Oh.
Well, but
When you're going
you
down
saw
the
that
bucket.
pole off. If I wanted to push you, I couldn't do it, and I ain't push you with that pole. Well, it's got room for horses' head to
Where are you
go.
going to steer a pole? Back there or out here at the end? You
Oh,
going to get a
boy.
hold of the end of that and steer, or are you going to grab it back in the middle
Well,
and steer?
Jesus Christ, what's that, 6 inches?
Yeah, but look where your horses are, back here.
That's why you want them back there.
If they saw
You
you
don't
come
want them up 24 foot in your sled.
in, if you come in the woods
That's
up,
where you can't draw nothing.
oh,
Goddamn gold dubbers, you can't draw nothing. You want to hit the master for away from the sled.
I know you old Vermonters.
One more short one. I ain't from Maine anyway. I know this a goddamn down and get a living.
Yeah, come down and help you out a little bit. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. I can't reach it.
Like a lot of that is too small. See, there's a log that's too small. Right
Well, you
there.
ain't got put on, don't be big.
I don't understand that. If I didn't put on, I wouldn't have anything on it.
I didn't cut the bass, this Lord.
No, you cut this.
No, I didn't. I put in some good logs. But I've got some logs.
Where are they?
Up in the woods.
Yeah.
They ain't cut, but we're going to cut them. If we can get any scale out of them, we ain't. We're going to let them grow.
So you want to cut the good ones first. And you
Oh,
might die if you get around to the.
Well, if I die, the other fella can cut them.
But you don't want to worry about the other guy.
Yeah, well, I do.
Half the world's made the other half. You want to be sure you're half.
I've probably done that now already.
Yeah, from what I've heard, I think, yeah. Some of the other
See, that had a
fellas
good log. You left right there and one right here and 2 down there. 3 down there. Boy.
If I don't have a flat tire and I get back, I'll swing in and see you at night, but I'll stop see you in the morning.
All right.
Is that all right?
I want the money, that's all I want.
Give you something now if you want it.
No, you bring back the slip. I want to see how they use you.
All right.
If you use me good, Mike, I'll cut them big ones for you. But don't, I ain't going to.
Them that comes to the scale.
Well, I don't give up. You're in the truck. Good farm like this within 15 minutes drive of the village. Either way you want to go or 20. Right into a good village, and this all fell down like this and gone. Good land, good orchard, a beautiful orchard. Good spring, I'd tell you. And they'll tell about why this country's growing better, yeah? If they have 3, 4 more years, there won't be nothing in it. Only somebody that can stomach it, that's all. And nice land, look at it. You ain't seen it all, that's the trouble. You ain't got out here and looked around. But it's a shame, I'm telling you. The people that built this and then look at it today. What would they say if they come back here? Now, I'd like to know, them old fellows that built this house, cleared this land up, and planted the orchard and done things, I'd like to know what they'd say when they come back here today if they could. But they'll still let it fall right down and go it. Look at that board there, window casing. Pine, not a knot in it, not a knot. And then they'll say, we got just good stuff today. Sick, I'm sick of living. Look at these here, good God Almighty. The house just squashed right down, ain't it? And this one too. About 35 years ago, I lived right in that house when I logged in for Leo, right there. Right there. It was a pretty good, warm, comfortable house, too, mister. Leo lived right over here. And Leo lived in it after he sold out this place on this side. He kept that for a long time afterwards. Just 35 years ago, this was all standing in good shape. 5 minutes. Kept 100 head of cattle in there. Yep, big business. State of Vermont, going in good shape. Good shape. Beautiful shape. Few more summer people move in won't have nothing. Nothing. One woman's got it, her man's dead, and she's up here, and I ain't running the woman down now. Why don't she do something with it? Why don't she put some help in there and do something with it? Rig it up and keep some cattle and stuff. Build her a barn, do something. Work somebody if she's gonna have it. And make some business. It's up in Brownsville, that's what they'll say. Now look at it, all brush and everything. Right here in the village. 15 minutes, Stowe Village. Ain't much left of this, mister. The ship part, they carted most all off. Yep. Gone, boys, it's gone over the hump. I'd like to see the man right today step right back here that hewed these timbers out. See what he'd say about it. He'd want to know what ails this country. What'll that woman do with all this land loan up here? It'll just grow up. She don't want nobody on it, and no hunting, and no nothing. What'll it ever amount to her? The government ought to take it away from her. Put somebody on these places up around here and build them some houses. See if they got a living. They wouldn't get lumber enough hell of it now unless you've dug awful hard to mount that. Nobody'd use it. Any carpenter wouldn't use it unless there's somebody like me. They wouldn't use that timber. They'd want some veneer. Let's go! Come on. I'm sick of Brownsville. G-chop. G-chop. G. G-chop. There's something with this outfit that's critical wrong. These people that grab up land, like 2 or 3 of them we know in the country, has got more than thousands of acres and working out for a living, and the land humped up somewhere in a corner, and they won't let nobody use it, and they won't let nobody on it, and they won't sell a piece of it. It looks to me as if the government ought to do something about it. That's what I should think. Take it over and put somebody on it. Not let somebody else have it to sit in a house and look out over the view of the country off on the mountains, 75 or 100 acres or 1,000. I don't believe in that. I'm telling you, I don't. If they want to go sightseeing, they better go to Switzerland and get on the mountain and get up higher. This land was put here for us to get a living with. That's what it was here for. We weren't supposed to buy everything from a supermarket. We were supposed to raise some of it and live off the land. And that's what I think we ought to do more than we're doing, all of us. We stand let that fire get down. Oh, let's do it, school mom. A year or so that I wouldn't have to be drove, and I don't want no fancy stuff. I'd rather be right here and have somebody around that would be keep the camp clean and keep things fixed up and kind of enjoy yourself. If you want to go to a horse pull or go to a picture, have a car here so you could go with it, and somebody that would kind of enjoy things. You can't go and live with your folks today because you don't live right. I couldn't go and live with any of my folks because I don't keep clean enough and fancy enough. I'd go all whiskers and all dirt, and what I mean, I ain't filthy, I don't mean that, but I can't live the way they do. If I want to go into the house and fix a bridle, I'm going in and fix it. If I want to go in and it's cold weather outside and take a whipple-tree in and make it on the floor, I want to do it. I don't want somebody to tell me, you're hurting my rug. That's what I don't want. And I wouldn't, that's all. I got some good kids. They're all right, just good as anybody's kid. But I don't want to lean on their shoulder, and I ain't going to. If I get where I can't live myself and get by myself, why, I'll go somewhere else, that's all. I'll find a place somewhere that I can get by. You're going to stay just as long as you can, and then when you pass on, you know what people are going to say. They'll just say, well, Chet wasn't a bad fella, just the same. He lived up on that old shack, but he wasn't a bad fella, and that's what they say about us all when we're dead. Every one of us. When we're alive, we ain't nothing.
Bring in the liquor with you.
hard life. Mother told me every day is a kiss, and I didn't believe her. Well, you're doing better, Tom. You can wait for me once. Easy. Easy. Don't forget Elwood again. It's piled off that time.
Vermont Public, partnering with local filmmakers to bring you stories made here. For more, visit vermontpublic.org.